In the astrology of June 8th and 9th, we have a very powerful and yet very simple energy for this weekend. So we enter the energy of the metal rabbit today and then move on to the water dragon on Sunday. And in the sort of connection between these two and how different the energies feel, the rabbit essentially is a way in which we steel ourselves into a particular act, but also a particular way of being. So with the metal rabbit day today, we feel, okay, this is what I am dedicating myself to. And then the energy of the water dragon is so interesting because the dragon is, of course, Aries. So it's action, it's a promise of movement, it's motion, and at the same time, it's water dragon. So it's a very relaxed atmosphere. And what the astrology of Mars Taurus, which is happening this weekend, tells us to do is very reminiscent, which is basically slow everything down, keep everything steady, decide on what you're going to do, and be consistent with it. If you dedicate yourself to a particular goal, to a particular way of being, and you say, I'm going to clear out all of this nonsense, all of these extra things that I'm putting my energy into, if I clear out all of the things that I do not feel really have value to me, and instead put all of my dedication into one or two things that I care deeply about and I know I would be happy if I committed myself to, and I do that, then everything is going to work out in a really amazing way. We got to remember though, Mars is in detriment in Taurus. It has a very difficult time with being patient. Mars wants to move, which is positive. It's very assertive, very aggressive, and that's great. But Taurus wants to essentially keep the bull out of the china shop. Taurus really wants the aggressive energy to be left at the door, and that things are done in a very methodical, very simple way, in order for everything to not only maintain its value, but to increase in value. And so what we have to do is, as we have these urges to burst forth with all of this energy, to instead funnel that into consistency. Rather than having one huge day of work, have an entire week of a healthy amount of work and allow everything to flow in its proper way, essentially in the feng shui of action and thought. And that's really what we're called to do. So for this weekend, it's not about doing everything and it's not about putting everything off. It's just about doing a little bit of something and carrying that on and on for this next month forward, and things are going to turn out really amazing. And also remember, we are in the month now of the metal horse. And so the new ideas and the new inspirations have happened and are coming over this entire month. So if you're wondering, or if you're feeling like you lack inspiration, understand that inspiration may have already arrived, and if it hasn't, it's about to. So thank you guys for tuning in this weekend, and I will talk to you all on Monday.